Junkies, and welcome to our review of Marvel's Boom Boom, aka Meltdown, if you're really reaching far back. Yes, this is X-Forces / The New Mutants Boom Boom. Now, big thing about this character for us is that this is the final figure we needed to review to get the final piece of the Wendigo Build-A-Figure. So we have the leg right here, we have the left leg. We're going to build him in a separate review, so please look for that here on our YouTube page. But great artwork here of Boom Boom / Meltdown. And then we do have our back of the box here. It shows everything. Tabitha Smith, alias Boom Boom, manipulates energy to create explosive time bombs that she can detonate at any moment. Now, this is not obviously the first time that we've had a couple released in a wave. I mean, I'm sure every time Jean Grey and Scott Summers are released. But you do get Cannonball in this wave, legless man that he is. And you do get his girlfriend / the woman of the apple of his eye, if you will. Boom Boom. So let's get Tabitha out of this box and see how she holds up. Now, we do have another female X-Men here, and it is not Storm. The recent Marvel Retro collection of X-Men that were released, Storm was not a very popular figure with us. She was very top-heavy, as in her hair was swaying her sculpt back and forth, and it made it very difficult for us to pose her. So we have brought out a very similar figure, especially in design, to compare to see how Boom Boom holds up. Now, they are rocking the bubble gum here with Boom Boom. This is great that they gave us two heads. We do also have fantastic bursts of energy here. Another, whoa, that's in 3D, folks. Another nice touch. However, it looks like this one here we're going to have to hold in her hand. We do have an extra hand. Now let's get this Wendigo piece out here. So as you can see, we have the left leg. I was showing this off to my nephew the other day, and he started building the thing. I'm like, no, wait, dude, what are you doing? So we will build it in a separate review. Now, the thing that I've noticed since Toy Fair in 2019 is that the sculptors at Hasbro have really added this extra dimension of hair. It's so intricate, so intercut into the sculpt. It's fantastic. Would I like to have a version with her without her glasses? We'd always want more, but I think it's one of those things. I have a Captain Cold from the old DC Direct line, and I swear to you, those glasses fall off all the time. I have them in their own separate bag, in a bag, just so that I don't lose them, and they're much smaller than this. So yeah, I'd rather them just look like this. So we do have the extra hand here. We have the burst of energy. Now, I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this extra little crazy burst of power that she has right here. So that's really different and really fantastic as the sculpt goes. She does not have a joint here that you could bend her chest, her torso back and forth, but she does have, you can turn her though. So let's see if we can do what I like to do first is the instant pose. So great little belt she's got there. I really gotta get a flatter surface because I think we lose a little bit here. I'm going to start over again. Look at this leather belt strap. That's like cut into the leg. That's awesome. There we go. Let's zoom in. Instant pose. Great figure. Great colors. Really a lot of detail here in Boom Boom. Really enjoying it. This is fantastic. This extra bit of color, energy burst coming right from her hand. Fantastic. Let's bring it in a little bit. Let's do a close up here. But it almost looks as if it's almost like a creature itself. Like it's... Hold on, we'll zoom here. Focus. It really looks great. Look at this. Look at the fingers. Now, the only thing I don't like is they should have made that joint right there, the hinge, the same color. I don't know. But then you lose something like you. Okay, so if we check out the hand, see, that nope. That hinge should have been the same color as this. That should have been a whole separate piece. Because look, I'm going to pull this out. That loses something that needed to be the same color as the rest of her and not a separate color. See, because here, whoop, nothing. So let's change out the head. And we'll put her next to her man. Ooh. It's a little rough. Okay. So, let's focus. Great color. Really, really great color. And these do move. Sometimes they move, sometimes they don't. All depends on the character. And so the problem with doing a lot of the Marvel female heroes is that they make them so skinny and they're in skin tight outfits and they really just have, like, their butts are sticking straight out. It's very difficult to get them in a it's like every pose is sexy and you just want it to be an action pose, and then you don't want to take it too far. Really nice figure, really great jacket. Put her next here to Cannonball. Kind of odd the way that is, but nice joint here. I guess we could always just loop it around her hand as if she's going to throw this. Again, not using a stand. This is very tough. Kind of trying to get it just so. So there you go. I like her a lot. I think it's a great character, great sculpt, especially if you were going to craft your own female characters. And let's talk about the extra head here. Well, technically, I guess the extra head is on there. But they've even gone so far as to make sure that her lipstick is done. And again, great hair. She's blowing the bubble. I don't know what that is on the bubble, but there's already like a little dirt mark on the bubble. But fantastic head, and it's such a great character. No, you cannot pull it out. So let's get Cannonball out of there. Let's do her in a pose next to the Dazzler. So as you can see, and the reason why I picked the Dazzler was, first of all, she does not have the top-heavy hair that Storm does. She does have fantastic hair, though. But you can see that we have a very similar... Hold on, I'll focus here. We have a very similar sculpt of the bodies. I mean, they're practically identical. So it's kind of a tough thing. It reminds me a lot of the old Toy Biz line where all the female characters were like based on Rogue and it was like everybody. Now, what we do have here is we have very different hair. We have different style of gloves and belts and accessories. Like here we both have here we have this, no here. But the belts, hell, the belts are identical too. So there is only so much you can do. I understand that within a price point. But I think the female characters deserve a little bit of variety. So very similar. The hands are a little bit different, which is nice. But Boom Boom and the Dazzler are standing next to each other. Like if you didn't know any better, you would swear it was the same character, just in a different garb. So that's my one little critique. I think the figure herself is great. Really nice addition to your New Mutants line and your X-Men line and your X-Force line. See, that's why I really like this wave. You get a lot of different characters from different parts of the Marvel Universe. So let's get Dazzler out of there. Put Boom Boom in here by herself. If I can get her to stand again. She's very stiff, which is good, because I want my figures to be stiff when I take them out of the pack. But let's put her in next to, which I think Mr. Sinister is probably the best figure in this line. He really is. I mean, it's nothing against this Wolverine. I think he's awesome, but you're getting to a point where you really have to wow people with Wolverine. So we're going to do like a cast photo here, or a class photo, sometimes as I like to call it. And as you can see, this is the full wave, minus the Build-A-Figure, of these X-Force Marvel Legends. I think Boom Boom is a great addition to this line. She looks awesome. The colors are awesome. But when you compare her to other female Marvel Legends, you see a lot of similarities. So, thank you for tuning in, junkies, and look for our review of the Wendigo.